Hello everyone and welcome to Photo Finds. I'm your host, Gavin Hatch. A happy belated Mother's Day to any moms out there. I hope you had a great weekend and got to go out to the parks and enjoy this wonderful weather we've been having. This past Friday, I spent the day at the Universal Orlando Resort since King Kong officially has been announced, which we will take a look at a little later. Let's start the visit at Universal City Walk. Coming in, I noticed this advertisement for Universal's very much anticipated new film, Jurassic World. I have never noticed ads up here before for films, so this caught my eye and I love it. There has been a good amount of progress over at what used to be NASCAR Sports Grill. Recently, a business license was filed by Universal City Development Partners with the state of Florida for a restaurant themed to NBC Sports. Again, nothing has been officially announced, so this may not be the location of the future dining experience, but at the same time, no other construction is taking place in City Walk at the moment. Let's head over to Universal Studios, where lots of production has been taking place this past week. Once inside, I spotted this A-frame informing guests of their chance to be in the studio audience for tapings for Impact Wrestling. This is something that is not daily, but it is not an additional cost. It takes place in the sound stages behind the Music Plaza stage. Not far away, you can see that recently refurbishments have been made on the exterior of the Shrek 4D attraction. The three large banners were very faded from the Florida sun, and I'm glad to see they were replaced. They look really good. I was very excited to check out the New York area of the park, since lots of production has been taking place for the filming of the American Ninja Warrior television series. The tapings take place at night when the park is closed, and audience members are pre-selected and have a special ticket to attend. The set is huge and takes up over 90% of the streets of New York. All the area attractions, such as Twister and the Revenge of the Mummy, remain open, but you do have to walk along the sidewalks and barricades to reach the entrance. I think this helps keep the lines down at the Mummy, since guests have to rely on the signs or park maps to find it. Due to the streets being blocked with the production, the daily Superstar Parade is not being performed, but you can still catch the floats and characters over by the Pantages Theater and Mel's Drive-In. The units from the parade come out one at a time throughout the day. You can catch American Ninja Warrior on NBC Monday nights starting May 25th. Over in Diagon Alley, the wait time for Gringotts was only 15 minutes, so I had to pay a visit to the vaults, of course. Just outside London, this A-frame is used to grab the attention of guests to come and try out to be in the Fear Factor live show. It's free, not very time-consuming, and a lot of fun if you're chosen to do the physical challenges for the show. I actually won Fear Factor Live back in 2013 and got a free t-shirt. The prizes are always subject to change though. Next time you pay a visit to the Men in Black Alien Attack, try to take a closer look in the details that you'll find in the immigration room while you wait in line. I had the opportunity to go down and actually explore it for myself and got some shots of just how detailed it really is. Each desk has a real working monitor, a keyboard, and my favorite part, which is the paperwork. As you can see, there are papers that tie in with the attraction and the Men in Black movies. For example, this immigrant petition for alien worker form. There's also Earth immigration registration forms that can be filled out for those paying a visit to the immigration room. Those funny looking chairs turned out to be very comfy, and I wish they sold them in the gift shop. Over in Springfield, in front of the Simpsons attraction, the statue of the Simpsons family in a ride vehicle has been removed and the base covered by a box. More than likely, it's only gone for a refurb and will be returning soon. At lunchtime, I grabbed myself a Krusty Burger, and while enjoying my meal, I noticed this large picture displayed on a wall. This is something a real big fan of the show will love. It showcases 457 characters that have been used in the series since its debut on Fox in 1989. A smaller picture displays the characters with a number and then a character key underneath with the name of each one shown. There are 151 main characters, but there have been over 2,000 special guest characters which have appeared in the show's 26 seasons. If you ever make a visit to Universal on one of those really hot and crowded days and just want a place to get away from the crowds and noise, check out the Central Park area right outside Springfield. This is a great place to sit in the shade, get some fresh air, and take in the sights of the beautiful lagoon. At night, this is the best place to view Universal's Cinematic Spectacular, my favorite nighttime show in Orlando. From Central Park, I got some pictures of the Garden of Allah construction. you can see there has been a good amount of progress and the additions to the building look to be almost done. Let's head over to Universal's Islands of Adventure. On May 7th, it was announced that Nintendo-themed attractions would be making its way into Universal Parks, but no details as to when or where this would take place. While I was in the Marvel Superhero Island area of IOA, I noticed that the Meteor Impact sculpture has been repainted and all of the Marvel characters that were depicted on these towers have been removed. I'm not sure if this is going to remain or if the paintings of the characters will return in the future. Headed into Jurassic Park, you can't miss the construction of what has now been officially announced as Skull Island: Reign of Kong. The exterior is massive and I'm already so impressed, and it's not even done yet. The entrance is taking shape and looks like it will be really big, but at the same time they may close this up in the future. The attraction will open in the summer of 2016. It will take guests through a mysterious world full of prehistoric creatures, hostile natives, and of course, the giant ape himself. Universal Creative is working with Peter Jackson, who directed the 2005 King Kong film. The placement of the attraction so close to Jurassic Park is perfect since dinosaurs will be featured in the ride just as they did in the film. On my way out, I took a ride on the High in the Sky Seuss Trolley Train ride, where I noticed in the queue a photo opportunity has been added. The photos can be purchased at the front of both parks. Well, that does it for this edition of Photo Finds. In the comments below, I would love to read and discuss your thoughts on the announcements made about King Kong and Nintendo. Until next time, make sure you get out, have fun, and enjoy the parks.